Mr. Moderator, sir, esteemed panel, ladies and gentlemen, a few days back when I got a telephone call from a lady inviting me to participate in this debate, I naturally asked what was the motion. And when she said this, I didn't know what to say. I was confused, nonplussed, flabbergasted. I mean, in the opinion of the House, this House has no opinion. You can't be serious proposing this as a motion. Then, yesterday or day before yesterday, I was a little reassured by this lady once again telling that you will have to speak against the motion. As a matter of fact, I don't understand what is there to speak in favor of the motion because there is no motion. There is no opinion. The House has no opinion, and that is its opinion. I mean, you can fiddle around with words. Doesn't get you anywhere. If one has no opinion, and that is his opinion, that is a contradiction in terms. I have said so, other speakers have said so before, and I am saying it again. Now, this is pretty much like saying what we are accustomed to hearing from the chief executive of the nation, who is supposed to be theoretically responsible for all actions of the government. No files came to me. I don't know anything. I mean, can you imagine the chief executive talking like a Badababu? But that is the sort of opinion that we have. But we have an opinion of him. We have an opinion that he's a very good Badababu. He's not a good chief executive. And he is going to meet his deserts very shortly. Now, what am I going to debate when I am called upon to speak against a motion which says that the House has no opinion? In the opinion of the House has no opinion. As Ashok Viswanathan quite rightly said, you are going to be disgusted with the word opinion because it is going to be repeated over and over and over again in this debate. But nevertheless, we are here, so we have to do it. Now, I was slightly helped because of a traffic jam that I had to walk down to this auditorium, and on the way I saw some hoardings which said that when the clash of opinion leads you nowhere. And it was followed by a stalemate game of noughts and crosses. Now I'll speak on that. But it all suddenly started making sense when I remembered that this was a debate which was organized by chartered accountants. I mean, don't take me amiss, but only chartered accountants possibly can think up of such a motion, because it is only they who can, hear me out, sir, it is only they who can unravel a riddle in this country which is known as service tax. We don't know it. No other person can. On whom it is applicable, why it is applicable, when it is applicable, everything is a riddle inside an enigma in a whatever Churchill said. Anyway, coming back to the subject, when the clash of opinion occurs, clash of opinion occurs, it leads us nowhere. Now, what is the meaning of all this? Now, Mr. Saugata Rai tried to give some meaning to this by citing a story of Mullah Nasiruddin. Many of us are familiar with Mullah Nasiruddin, who was a court jester of the Sultan of Turkey. But Mr. Saugata Rai was very helpful. He introduced Mullah Nasiruddin, lest anyone should think that he is, in this state, a campaigner or a beneficiary of the party in power. Mullah Nasiruddin, I have got nothing against him, but it only shows that the whole opinion, this business of opinion or having opinions is reduced to the level of jesting. Jesting. There is nothing serious about it. I mean, come on, a debate is supposed to be a serious thing. One is supposed to put across some opinions, or one is supposed to debate on some opinion, not on the absence of opinion. Now, what next? We were in the version that Mr. Ashok Viswanathan gave us, the version that Mr. Ashok Viswanathan gave us, there was a question of sustainable opinion. Now we know of sustainable development, sustained damage, sustained. But sustainable opinion, what does it mean? It means that you can't change your opinion. Or it means that you've got to stick to your opinion right through. So come rain, come shine, come hell or high water. Of course not. You change your opinion. But that doesn't mean that you don't have an opinion. You have an opinion, and if you think that you don't have any opinion, then you are not thinking. You are just going through the motions. So, ladies and gentlemen, it makes no sense. Further on, I mean, coming on to looking at it in a serious vein, you will agree that opinions are what matter in a democracy. Debate is what makes a democracy. Debate is how we resolve our issues, difference of opinion. Now, if there is no difference of opinion, then, or if there is no debate rather, if there is no opinion, there is no debate. And if there is no debate, what do we have? We have a string of dead bodies and broken limbs. That is not how a democracy functions. Let me assure the proposition, because a democracy functions through debate, and a debate must have emotion, and emotion must contain an opinion. Therefore, any amount of fiddling with twiddling with words is not going to get the proposition anywhere. Opinion either has to be there, or if it is not there, then there can't be any debate. If there is no debate, there can't be any democracy. Opinion is subjective. I think Ashok had said it. Opinion is subjective. Of course opinion is subjective, because opinion is given by a human being. And a human being is subjective. A human being is an amalgam of so many things. It has reason, it has emotions, it has transient moods, so many things. Opinion is born out of all these things. So therefore, how can one say that opinion is subjective and therefore opinion ought not to be there? Of course opinion will be there. Sustainable I have already talked about, but he had said that media is coloring your opinion. So what? Let media color my opinion. When I formed my first opinions, my parents, what my parents taught me, colored it. Eventually, later on in school and in college, what was taught to me in school and college, they colored it. Does it mean that I did not have an opinion? But my opinion matured. Over the years, it became my own opinion. But my own opinion remains an opinion, and it's an opinion. It is not the absence of opinion. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the last speaker of this panel, I ask you, I beseech you, throw away this motion outright. Thank you very much.